Tortoise's hands trembled over the chest. The whole village was watching. The chief's face was tight with anger, his grip on his staff unyielding. "Some things are better left buried," Chief Jorba repeated, his voice like a warning. Tortoise felt the stone grow warmer in his pouch. "Do not trust him," the stone whispered. "He fears what you will find." Tortoise took a deep breath. His heart pounded like a talking drum. He had come too far to stop now. He dug his claws into the wooden lid and pulled. The chest creaked open. Gasps filled the air. Inside the chest was a bundle wrapped in red cloth. It looked old, the fabric fraying at the edges. Slowly, Tortoise unwrapped it. And then he froze. It was a crown, a golden crown covered in dust. The metal was bent in places, but the carvings of lions and eagles were still visible. The villagers murmured in confusion. "A crown," someone whispered. Tortoise turned to the chief. "What is this doing here?" Chief Jorba's face had gone pale. His eyes darted around as if searching for an escape. The stone in Tortoise's pouch pulsed with heat. "Ask him whose crown it is," it whispered. Tortoise stood tall. "Whose crown is this?" he demanded. Silence. The villagers looked at the chief, waiting. He opened his mouth, then closed it again. Finally, a frail voice spoke from the crowd. "That is the lost crown of King Nnaji." The crowd gasped. King Nnaji, the rightful king who had disappeared many years ago. The elders had told stories of him, a just and kind ruler. One day, he vanished without a trace, and the village had chosen a new leader. Had Jorba stolen the throne? Tortoise's heart raced. He turned to the chief. "Is this true?" Chief Jorba's hands tightened into fists. His lips curled in anger. Then, before anyone could move, he turned and ran. "Stop him!" someone shouted. The villagers chased after him, but Jorba was fast, darting between huts and knocking down baskets in his escape. Tortoise, still clutching the crown, felt the stone whisper again. "Follow him. The truth is not yet complete." He ran. Jorba disappeared into the forest. The villagers hesitated, but Tortoise didn't stop. He followed the footprints in the dirt, his breath heavy. Deep in the forest, Tortoise found a cave hidden behind a wall of vines. His shell prickled. Jorba was in there. He stepped inside, the air cool and damp. At the back of the cave, tied to a wooden post, was an old man. His beard was long, his clothes ragged. His eyes, sharp and golden, lit up when he saw the crown in Tortoise's hands. "You have found it," the man whispered. "After all these years." Tortoise's heart stopped. King Nnaji was alive. To be continued.